gentlemen, welcome. Hi, I'm Claudia.
And I'm Tony.
Thank you so much for opening the video. Ladies and gentlemen, we are actually in Jamaica. And where are we now, Tony? We're at the intersection of
Maxfield and Hagley?
Maxfield to our left, Hagley Park Road in front of us. Behind us is Hope Road. And to my right is Eastwood Park Road. So 4 roads meet right here. So can you believe it? So ladies and gentlemen, we came down this road today. They've been doing major infrastructure works in Jamaica. And we showed you some of them. The Barbican Road corridor almost complete. I would say they're about 99% complete because they just need to mark the roads here now. That's completed. Constant Spring Road, almost completed. This is the other one, the Hagley Park Road. And, well, this road is very interesting because this road is going to take us to a double overhead bridge. Right, Tony?
Yay.
Can you imagine a double overhead bridge? All right, so what they're doing on this road, as you can see now, it's opened up for, it's a dual carriageway. So 2 lanes on my right and 2 on this side I'm driving on. So I'm coming from halfway tree heading towards 3 miles. That's a Porsche Simpson Miller Square. I guess they could also now call it the Porsche Simpson Miller Bridge.
I wonder if that's what they'll do.
Well, they should. I mean, the square was already named after her. And so they took us from they took us from roundabouts first. Then intersection with stoplight.
Yeah.
And then double overhead bridge. We can just sail on through here now. Alright, I still have to be hopping over these manhole covers because the road this is just the temporary surface. They don't come up to the level yet. They're just trying to do the curb walls and so on. But ladies and gentlemen, before we get to the bridge, let's talk about the infrastructure works that the government will be doing. So for this year, they have slated a couple other things to be done, right? So the government is also looking at putting a ring road around the Kingston metropolitan area. That's the KME. Now, I don't know. In my head, I'm trying to figure out where is this ring road going to go. It's a road where you will drive round and round, and I guess you will kind of be on the outskirts of the city kind of thing. So they're thinking about that. But quite frankly, I don't want a road. That I want is a train, eh, Tony?
I wonder if they're gonna do it where, like in major cities, like in London, where it's more expensive to drive your car in the city.
In the city, I hope not.
So you have to pay like a double toll just to drive.
Drive into the city. I hope not, because that's a first world thing. Remember, we're talking about first world, then the things we don't want. So I don't want that. I mean, in 2010, I went to Toronto, and my friend kept saying, "Oh, Claudia, it's so expensive to park in Toronto, as in Canada. It's expensive to park in Toronto." I'm like, "Oh, how much is it to park in Toronto? I mean, how expensive can it be, really?" But this was like, I think it was $20-$40 or something like that.
In 2010?
In 2010, which is about, now that would be like 2,000, 4,000 Jamaican dollars. Yet in our city, downtown, we park for $100 Jamaican dollars. That's about $1 Canadian. So I don't want no first world parking, people. Just let me drive and park my car. I don't want the city to be where I can't park my car, right? So that's one of the things they're thinking of. They're also thinking of expanding the road from the Mandela. So they have opened up the Mandela. You have seen me driving that road. It's opened up into 3 lanes here now. But when it gets to the toll that we exit for the north-south highway, it actually comes back. It comes back down to one road.
Oh, yeah.
It could not to single lane again. Or not, double lane again. And I'm saying, no. So
that's if you're continuing. What's that?
Continue to Old Harbour.
Oh.
Yeah, so you're coming in from Kingston, you come to Spanish Town, you want to continue to Old Harbour. It's actually the original, it's a bypass for Spanish Town. That's what it is, right?
Okay.
But because they have put Mandela into 3 lanes now, the traffic is going to come and sit and park So okay, so they're going to expand that straight to the Old Harbor roundabout, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, that's going to be a huge expansion.
Yes, so that's good. So you don't have to be afraid of buying in Old Harbor, because you're going to have that road now opened up. Now, they're saying that they're going to stop it at the roundabout at Old Harbor. But you know, they need to continue it to Featherbed Lane.
Featherbed Lane?
Yes, so the entire Old Harbor Road from the Old Harbor roundabout to Featherbed Lane. Featherbed Lane is a right turn where Innswood is.
Oh, yes. I know there's
And you know, Jacaranda, the Matalans did a new development called Jacaranda. And you have that turn to Whitewater Meadows. I think that's where it should continue to. So you should have a double dual carriageway all the way.
Yeah, so you have Seville Land, Green.
Yeah, you have all of those housing schemes. Right. That's what I think they should do. And of course, they want to improve Halfway Tree. No, Halfway Tree is so congested, guys. Oh, Tony, see the bridge here, friend. No, we can't. Wow. Just look.
I mean, like when they first started building it, I couldn't imagine what it was going to look like.
Mm-hmm.
But wow, Chinese engineering for you.
I think it's more German engineering. I think the Chinese learned from the Germans. Well, I know the Chinese did a lot of railroad work, because they now have a train called the bullet train. I wonder how slow you can go on this bridge. I wonder what will be the speed limit. You know, this bridge makes my heart. Oh, what is this hole doing here? Ouch. You know, this bridge makes my heart go boop boop. You know, similar to when you see a man and you're checking him out, and you say, you're getting all the signals that, you know, this could be something more than just me looking at this man.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Well, I wonder what those little bumps that we're going across.
I don't know, probably, I don't know. Oh, I see the transformer things here now. This is the port, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a nice view though. We should have a camera.
Yeah, it's a beautiful view. You also will be getting an expansion on the port. So the port will be, it's part of the whole logistics hub that Jamaica is trying to do. Alright, so that's me going over the bridge. I'm from Halfway Tree, so this is north to south.
They need to do this in Halfway Tree.
I did east to west last week.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
You're not going in Halfway Tree. You don't have to do this.
Yeah, so we're talking about the expansion. Where am I now though? Okay, so how do I turn around? Yeah, but I don't want to go to Portmore. So I'm going to switch lanes. And I'm going to be. Oh, you're no longer able to make a cross. You used to be able to turn here. You know you can't. So I have to go around, go under the bridge. So this bridge, this is the bridge that they made to accommodate the Portmore toll.
But when you go under the bridge, can you immediately turn?
Yeah, man. You can't make a right turn here. So you just have to know to negotiate the turn. So like you know.
Only big drivers.
Only big drivers can do
this. Somebody hit it out already?
Yeah. Only big drivers can do this. Look at learner driver, them can do this. So, ladies and gentlemen, Halfway Tree, yeah, we need a double overhead bridge in Halfway Tree. So when you come to Mandela, you should be able to shoot over onto Hope Road. And if you're coming down Constant Spring Road, you should be able to shoot over onto Halfway Tree Road without any problems. The only thing is that pedestrians, they need to factor in pedestrians, because the pedestrians, heavy pedestrian traffic in Halfway Tree.
Yeah.
So they either need to give them their own bridge to walk on, or they put them underground. One or two. But the people designing for Halfway Tree, I don't think we can go anything short of a double overhead bridge. Hear me, I ball it out. I want my tax dollars to build a double overhead bridge at Halfway Tree and make provision for the walk foot, the pedestrians.
Or maybe that's why they're doing the ring road around the city. That way, if you don't have to go halfway, you just use the ring road to bypass all of that to get out of the city.
Well, maybe. Watch this man making a left turn and in the wrong lane. I tell you, driving in this country. So that's another thing now we're talking about, right? The discipline in this country has broken down, ladies and gentlemen. Now, with all of the infrastructure works and everything, yes, we're developing the country. It's a good thing. It's a beautiful thing. And I just love it. But how can we have such nice, beautiful infrastructure if we don't have beautiful people?
True.
Yeah, if we don't have people who will take care of it, people who will understand what it is to live in a country with good infrastructure so you can take care of it.
I know, it's like I was I don't remember where I was walking the other day, and this man has this nice wall that he's placed tile on. Expensive tile too, you know. And then someone was peeing on the wall.
Oh my
goodness. Like, how could you do that?
You
Like,
know, how could they do that? Oh, we're gonna get some rain here. How could they do that? I mean, that's part of discipline. Now, we're talking about discipline. One of the things with the discipline in our country is that we have a serious breakdown with the discipline, right? And I want to put it out there that it starts from the families, people. It starts from the families, right? We have a serious breakdown. Now, when you're a child, when you're young, you're just born, self-discipline is something that has to be taught at home. The first discipline you learn is self-discipline of yourself. Am I correct?
yes.
Yes, you learn that you have to wake up early in the mornings, you know. You have to do that.
Put away your toys.
Put away it. Yes. You have to go get up so you can be on time for school. We eat our breakfast at a certain time. You can't tell your mother you don't want nothing to eat and all these things.
Well, nowadays kids can tell their mothers
They
that.
shouldn't be able to.
Before that, you starve.
Yeah. I mean, before that you starve. You go through a couple of that, Tony.
I know.
Because when I fix that tea and you say you don't want that, you better figure that out or you're going to starve to death.
I know. I remember you used to make a Lacta 1+. I hated that thing with a passion. And you wouldn't even change it.
No.
You're like, I bought 3 tin already for 3 for 1 and I can't give it back. And man,
And I'm not making nothing else to
every morning I had to drink that.
Yeah. So that's a part of discipline, guys. You're disciplined to understand that, okay, my mother bought me some books. Oh, guys, I hope you can still see this video. And we did not so anticipate this rain this morning.
And
this
it's
is a
Hurricane
great,
Dorian.
yeah, but this is a great Jamaica with rain, right? It's good. It's nice. It's cool too.
You remember the dictionary, Mom?
The dictionary. Oh, the dictionary story when you lose a dictionary.
Yeah.
You must tell the story, not me.
No, you tell it better.
Say, you were about what, maybe 8, 9, I think.
Yeah, it was grade 2.
Grade 2. Oh, so that's about 7,
7,
8. And I bought an Oxford dictionary, you know, for how much? Millions of dollars.
It wasn't even just Oxford Dictionary. It was the white dictionary. It had pictures in it.
Yes,
With explanations.
everything. Really expensive dictionary, you know, give this child to go to school. Come on one day, the dictionary is missing. She lost the dictionary or them swipe it from her. I said, let me tell you something, kid. If you know how much Victoria's Secret me give up for buying this dictionary, you have no clue. So therefore, you have to understand how much Victoria's Secret. So what I didn't give her any lunch money. I calculated how much the dictionary was and how much the lunch money was. And those were the amount of days that I didn't give her any lunch money because she had to save back.
Weeks.
It was weeks.
Days.
I don't think it was. I think it was weeks, Tony.
It was weeks, so I ended up buying 2 dictionaries.
So it was. She had to save back for the dictionary. I remember the teacher called me one morning. From I come off of the bus and carrying on the class, and I leave. Now this teacher stopped me. Oh, I noticed your daughter not eating any lunch. You know, she was a thing, so she's sorry for we know we are poor things, so we can't afford lunch, you know. I said, yes, I'm aware of it. She's paying back for a dictionary. Teacher looked at me stunned. I said, yes, she lost her dictionary, so she now has to replace it. So that is why she's not having any lunch. And I tell you, what did that teach you, Tony?
Discipline. Don't lose your things.
And have you ever lost a book since?
No.
Never. So you see, parents, you have to, you must be the parent and discipline the child when it is necessary. We have a breakdown in the discipline because our parents are not. They're afraid to discipline their child. And discipline don't just come with slapping a child. Right? There are other things that you do. When you have to slap, you slap.
Yeah, like there was one on the internet where this father, his child was bullying another child on the school bus. And so he let the child walk to school for a week.
Right.
He drove in his car and the child walked on the sidewalk straight to school.
Exactly.
And so if you can't behave in the bus, you don't take the bus to school, and you can't come in my car either.
Exactly. You must discipline. And I believe that is why we're having a problem now. We're moving on to the schools now. So there's a breakdown in discipline of the family structure, which people, we have to bring that back. I can't drive on a nice road and then I have a man a bad drive me. The other day I see one him come with a whole about 3 girls who are in there and are really nice. And I tell you, what they did, them bad drive me, so I pull up beside them. I said, how can this car be full of so many pretty people? And you're all behaving so unprettily. And start to laugh. I said, boy, mama, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. So I said to the ladies, ladies, you're so pretty. Why you have these men doing this to you? You're to talk to them. You understand? I mean, no, we have to bring back the discipline. Now, in the schools, we have another challenge in the schools.
But mom, even before you get to in the schools, it's important that the discipline is learned at home, because that's where you learn respect for authority, so that when they put you in the school,
yes,
you know to respect your teachers.
Exactly. I mean,
we don't have children have no respect for teachers though.
No, they don't.
The amount of knife fight with teachers we see happening at school, you're like, what?
Tony, would you ever think of disrespecting a teacher in a school?
No.
Because you know you have to go face your mother. I mean, when the time comes, if I'm called to the school for something that my child did, I know it's not a discipline problem. It must be something else, but it cannot be anything to do with them and fighting and all these things. No, it has to start at home. So I don't know, maybe the government needs some public education programs. Maybe we need to have some parenting classes wholesale, island-wide. What do you think?
Maybe, but we can't even find the parents. They're overworked or non-existent.
Yeah, some parents are so non-existent. Parents working 12 hours. Them don't even see them children.
I don't see them.
No. So, discipline in the schools, right? So, self-discipline. Now, in the schools, what challenges we're having in the schools? It's spilling over into the schools.
Yeah.
Because
the standards have fallen.
Yeah, the standards have fallen. And every school seems to be doing their own thing. This one say you can't carry a cell phone. That one say no cell phone. This one want the skirt of your ankle. The next one say, oh, you're a little bit below your knee is fine. Huh? Where's the standard?
True.
Every school start at a different time. I mean,
it's not 7:40, 7:20 again.
Well, when I was at Women's, I think it was 7:35. But
7:20 at Andrews.
7:20 at Andrews. So why?
Well, back in the day.
Yeah, why is there? Then some schools finish at 1:30, some finish at 2:30, some finish at 12 o'clock. I can't imagine what a child can learn in 4 hours with all of that confusion in the schools.
But I think the government is trying to get rid of shift schools. You know, they said they're going to build some more schools.
They need to get rid of that real fast. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm stuck in halfway. I'm back in halfway tree here now, actually. But I want you to understand that the discipline in the schools, discipline at home is important. So, if you have been lapsing disciplining your child, sending them on to the schools, I want you to try your best now to break it up. The truth is, though, if you have allowed your child to get to a certain age,
can't discipline them
it's
again.
going to be very difficult to discipline them again.
Because that fear factor is not in them anymore.
No, it's not. And they have not learned the basics, because you really have to start from ABC. 1, 2, 3. If you don't start there, so it's not going to happen. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to us and for opening the video. I know it's getting dark. You can't see a thing. It's going to be pouring in halfway tree soon. All right, so we're in Jamaica. Have a blessed day.
Bye, everyone.
You